Hello, Eric here, deathwrench.com, doing a quick review on the Harbor Freight motorcycle lift, motorcycle jack. There are two. One of them is this steel one, a little bit cheaper. The other one is the super sexy aluminum streamlined, really nice looking one. The weight rating is the same. The aluminum one, it says it goes up higher, but that's really just because it has, extended pads that you can put on. But I don't know, I can see that being a problem because this barely gets under my bike. But anyhow, like most people that shop at Harbor Freight, I don't think we're necessarily looking for sexy. We're looking for good and cheap. So there are a lot of other videos on this thing, but nobody shows you actually, how it works, how it lifts the bike. They all show it up in the air and say, oh, it works great. So here's how it works. I already looked under my bike, but so that's the first thing you want to do is just kind of look under here, see if you're dealing with any obstacles, whatever. The Yamaha gods saw fit to give me a nice flat bottom here. So, I know from doing this before that pretty close up to the footboard, and if I leave about, an inch and a half or so on the outside of the frame, and this is just specific for my bike, I'm just saying, I just happen to know this, that when it lifts, there'll also be about an inch and a half on that side of the frame. So make sure you check that so your bike doesn't go flopping over on you. All right, and then straighten your wheel. Okay, just double check our spacing there. And I got one hand on the handlebar here. I'm taking my foot and just lifting up like this, and it starts to stand upright, and it feels like, oh, it's gonna go over, oh no, it's all dramatic. But then all of a sudden it gets really super stable. I'm pushing on it pretty good. And this safety thing here, I should probably loosen it up a little bit because it's supposed to be just the gravity of this, the weight of this is supposed to, click, click, click. But it's really tight, so I've just been lifting it up and pushing it down with my foot. But anyhow, so I'm gonna go all the way up. All right, and all the way up there. Yeah, and then your wheel will flop to one side and freak you out the first time. And then I'm gonna drop it down onto the safety catch, just so we're not relying on hydraulic pressure. All right. So that's not the highest it will go, but that's the highest that the mechanical latch will catch, and that's plenty high enough to do anything that you need to do, really, like clean these white walls, for instance. And I'm shaking it right now, and it's like literally not even moving. This thing's really sturdy. I'm impressed. Highly recommend it. I've seen on the other videos some people say that their only complaint is that it lets it down too fast. There's a guy who, drilled through here with a nut on both sides, and so you could, instead of this coming all the way flat down to here to release the pressure, it only comes down a little bit, and that's fine. But really, it's not like unsafe or anything. Kick this lever back. I gotta take the pressure off of it first. Kick the lever back, and I'm just going to let it all the way down. You see how fast it goes. I'll try to get at a good angle here so that you can see. I'm holding the handlebar so it's not going to go over. Ready? And look at that. No drama. Last lever caught. Lift it up a little bit more. Lift that up again. There she's on the ground. Just slowly set her down. That's all there is to it. Just be smart. If you've got a big heavy bike, then, you know, be careful. A second person never hurts, especially the first time. Well, that didn't sound good, but you know what I mean. I'm talking about camping. All right, so Harbor Freight, motorcycle jack. Get one 25% off coupons and use it.